So we got Trump speaking later today over here. Sorry, I'm out of breath. I was running around the house. So, yeah, we got Trump at 7 p.m. today. So that could be kind of a wild card. We don't know. Um, sometimes he says stuff and then makes the price go crazy. So yeah, 7 p.m. tonight, which market's closed, of course. So that why I'm talking about this is because it might move the market for Sunday. So keep that in mind. Man, I'm really out of breath. Whew. Okay, so we're all set up here. We have another minute or so before the market opens up, and this is the 15-minute. So the trend obviously has been up here since London session. So London session. So this post I made, not post, was a response to someone in group right here. If you guys come and read this, and then I made an image for this as well. This pretty much exactly what London looks like um, today, right now, right? Which is pretty funny there. So if they people saw that and just followed that model, then they know exactly what to do. But most of the time, that's what London does, guys. It just basically finds a trend and keeps on going. And then New York session is mainly it's like a reversal at the open and then it goes sideways is what we're seeing this year. So, but normally, like the previous years, it's a total reversal the entire session of London session, right? So, for instance, London's up, New York would be back down to take out the London low or a London high or something, and then a continuation of that. So, yeah, that's what makes trading this year pretty hard. 2026 is because it's kind of a sideways market for New York now. Man, I'm really out of breath. Holy smokes! So let's do this. Got to wait a couple minutes, and we can set up our US 30 trade. By looking at this, I would think definitely like we're going to get a touch here with the Nasdaq back down to the Tokyo high. And I would think US 30, it's clear there's a trend line right here. So I would think it would come down and take out um, this liquidity from down here. I would think, but who knows? Like if we go and look at the 4 hour, we're kind of at the start of like something that could be the start of a reversal, or it could just do this, move sideways, and then have another leg down. We don't really know. It's been on a downtrend for quite a while there. Pretty much this whole entire month has been kind of a downtrend, which it's hard to trade in this kind of market, guys, when it just goes sideways, right? Like slowly down, and then the odd time we get like good moves. But yeah, we'll see what happens today with the trading. Okay. So obviously there's a level right here, which it's almost touched that. So I have to wait and see. Yeah, and a lot of a lot of retail traders, they don't trade Mondays and Fridays. So that's something else to keep in mind as well is to look at your journal. And then if you see, oh, I have lots of losing trades, or maybe my losing day that I always constantly have is Friday, then that's a sign telling you not to trade Fridays. For me, it's kind of just another day. I've noticed it's no different than any other, like my win ratio. So obviously some kind of support here. Looking to the left, you can see what's going on, and also that trend line that I think we found on the 15-minute chart. Right, it's finding support on that there. So we'll see if that breaks. We could get a pullback. Okay, Nasdaq has come down into the Tokyo range, which is good. We want it to do that and see how things go here. Okay, so we can set this up now. And I think we're like that. What time's this? Yeah, 29:30. Okay, we'll put it like this. There you go. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna delete this trend line because if price goes under it, then it's clear that it's broken. Oh, my VWAPs. Jeez, I keep on forgetting. My one of my friends is making some indicator thing for the stock market. So I've got a bunch of stocks over here that he wanted me to look at, and I took the VWAP off because I was looking at the monthly chart for him. So yeah, I took the VWAP off last night. But yeah, what he's doing looks pretty cool. It's like an analysis tool. It scrubs social media comments and all that, and then gives predictions about the stock market, like actual stocks. So yeah, it looks pretty neat. It's like an app or something that he's making. He's gonna let me test it out. Okay, so just waiting around, waiting, waiting, waiting. I remember at the start when I was doing these lives, I would try and respond to you guys as well through texting in the in the chat, and then I rewatched the. I only did that for like one live, I think, and I was rewatching. I was like, "Why the heck am I texting back to people? They can hear what I'm saying." It's hilarious. So like, I made a trade and I'm trying to text you guys back. It's funny. Yeah. Okay, so you can clearly see this is some sort of level here. Um, all this, right? So we'll see what happens here. The trend is kind of down, and then London session has been going up all night. So if we get a short position here, it could be a liquidity sweep. The VWAP is right there. Let's see where the VWAP is on this chart. This is the chart we trade on. So it's almost at the VWAP. So this is something we have to keep in mind as well. It might touch the VWAP on the MYM chart and then go back up. So I'll take the trade if it does. I'll jump in there. Oh, I got to get it in my account. So this is my balance 50,336 right now because I did that trade last night during I posted it in the group there during Tokyo session. So, 50 bucks or whatever. That's kind of just my goal this week is just 50 bucks a trade or, 50 to 100. I think is good. It takes a while to pass a test phase with that kind of goal, but after Tuesday, I just need to kind of, build my confidence back up, not go in too heavy, um, and just slowly go through things. I think Monday I'm going to up my lot size again because next week looks a little bit better than this week. The trading, there's a lot more red folder news. Which red folder news guys, a lot of traders, they think like when you first get started, you think like, oh no, red folder news is bad because it makes the market go crazy. It's good because the market goes crazy means there's lots of volume coming in. So if you trade after the news, after red folder news, then you're getting lots of volume that you can trade with. And you can make, if there's lots of volume, you get big moves, right? Like the candles are a lot bigger. So even trading within a 1 minute candle, you can make pretty decent money or you could lose pretty decent money, right? So it's kind of like that. Okay, let's see what happens here. So this is definitely strong support. And we're coming up. Let's see if it takes this out. I'm really thinking about liquidity sweeps lately because um, it's just been doing that a lot. Oh, what the heck's going on? Oh, it's showing us comments from yesterday. Huh, that's weird. All of a sudden, eh? Just boom, showed us comments from yesterday. That's strange. Anyways, I guess that's kind of cool. Go back and look. I wonder how long it saves it for. That's the first time I've seen that though. Okay, so here we are back up here, and didn't take out the liquidity from this. We got a little wick all the way up here. So let's find a fair value gap above. We've got one here. We've got one here. So we can do that because I'm pretty sure it's going to take these out or it's going to come back down and go to the VWAP, likely. We'll just see what happens. And then we have to also remember that this VWAP on the MYM chart, which we actually trade on, is really close to where price almost came down to. And that's a line from yesterday. I don't know what the heck that is. So this one's taking a little bit longer for us to get our first trade. Like yesterday, I think we pretty much already done two trades at like 9:40. I think 9:45 we were like out of the second trade. So yeah, ranging. And the Nasdaq's starting to slow down. That's the 15-minute chart. Let's go back here. Okay, so it's almost at the bottom of the Tokyo. So if it comes down here, finds support, and we see it go sideways, uh, that'd be pretty pretty decent for a trade because we're pretty close to 9:45. We got another 5 minutes, so it might come down here and hopefully go sideways, and then we actually get a trade, like a long position, and not just go up right now. Okay, so this is looking like it's going to go up. Let's just wait and see. Let's pop our trend line on here. Okay, so I want to take a trade from here to here, and then if it goes all the way up here, it'd be great. But I got to get on the right chart. Okay, you can get an early entry if the next candle opens up and the wick goes higher than this one. Okay, or it wicks up and then like it's doing right now, and we get that body open, which I don't think the body's going to open with that much room there, but it looks pretty good. Let's see what it does. Okay, so it's pretty much touched that fair value gap. And you guys remember the last 2 weeks, um, I was taking these little trades, right? So boom, it breaks, I would get in. So now we have to wait, and I haven't been taking them this week because my risk management is super, super tight. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are still taking those trades, but yeah, definitely that was the target to get out of that trade. If you took the trade where it basically just breaks and you take the trade that breaks the line, you don't actually wait for the entry. Man, I'm really out of breath today. Okay, let's see what happens here. Um, yeah, see, Nasdaq is kind of weak, so hopefully it comes down more and goes sideways here, and then we can actually get a trade from down here. It's hard to even see the line. Okay, so I think this is just going to be a liquidity sweep, right? Possibly. Let's wait and see. Or it could do what it's been doing lately is it does your liquidity sweep of this stuff and then goes sideways and then continues going up. So I have to wait and see. Let's see if there's a gap here. Uh this one's kind of looks like it's taken out almost. Like this would be a good move as a short position. Man, that's so slow, the market. Here, let's glance at gold over here. Let's see what it's doing. Come on, internet. There you go. I swear I set there. Yeah, I did set up the gold chart. Yeah, so it's going sideways too. So everything's just really slow today. So sadly, another slow day. That's good. The Nasdaq's doing what I want it to do. So I want it to come down here and then go sideways. Okay, we can get rid of that. And yeah, there's nothing really we can do here. We just have to kind of wait around. Yeah, I just don't trust this. I think this here is a little level, and we actually have to wait for confirmation that it's going to break this black line, and then we could take a little wee trade from here to here. Guys, like this market, these are the trades you're going to get are little piddly things because it gives a move and then it goes sideways. Gives a move, goes sideways. Like it's just crazy. Okay, so that's kind of bullish. This wick here, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit higher than these ones. So it is kind of on a little bit of an uptrend. Okay, that's good. I'm actually going to take a buy here really, really quick to the line. And I'll take that 20 bucks. That's fine. It gave me 20 bucks. It hit the line. Better than nothing, right? Which by the time I got out of the trade, it didn't give me 20 bucks. It gave me like 15 or whatever that was. So I forget exactly what my balance was, but I think, oh no, it's about 20 bucks because it was 53.20 something, I think. Now it's 53.46. So yeah, it did give me like 20 bucks. Okay, above here, obviously it's broken that. Um Also, I'm trading on a really small lot size, guys. So, I know a lot of you guys like I take 20 bucks and you're taking like 80 because you're actually trading on like a proper lot size. I'm just trading on a small lot size because Tuesday for me was just a freaking disaster. My mindset was way off. I don't really want to talk about it that much anymore because I don't want to sound like ranting, but just personally, I just have to build up my mindset again and stuff like that. And I'd rather just kind of like I'm still, maybe I make 500 bucks this week or something like that towards the test phase. That's what the that's what Tuesday was all about basically. But yeah, so if you're in a proper lot size, guys, when I'm taking these little 50 to $100 profit trades or like $20 on the last one there that I took, like with a proper lot size, the recommended lot size in the course, you're probably taking a lot more, like 80 bucks or something when I'm taking say 20 or 30. So yeah, it's all about your lot size. And if we keep our risk management really, really tight, like we are, then you're gonna have way more winning trades than losing trades, even in this market where it gives you one little move and then pulls back and goes sideways, like you see it doing. And it's not just bullish. Like you can see London session here. Okay, oh, actually, that's early New York, but you can see London session here. Like it trends, right? So it's much easier to trade because you get in, you wait for your reversal, which gives you. I'll just show you guys this really quick. Okay, so pretend these are like green line and red line. Uh, it trends a bit. Wait for your reversal. Trends a bit. It gives you a range to trade in, like levels, and then you just play the break of the level. And normally it's a trend like continuation, and then you just go back to the left and you find where did it go in the past. Okay, you might have to look way back, but and do this with the Nasdaq or gold. Okay, don't trade US 30 during London or Tokyo. There's not enough liquidity in it, and you go and you'll click buy. Like say prices here, you'll click buy and it'll buy way the heck up here. So that doesn't work out for you, right? For scalp trading. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I made a post about that yesterday. Not a post, but it was a response to someone's comment. Sorry, a response to someone's post. This one right here. And I put an image in there, and I think the image explains it pretty good. You find your trend, you find your range, and then you just play the break of the range, like what I teach in the course. This here is a model I don't teach in the course, but I'm going to add it to the VIP model for a lesson about London session is you can actually buy at the bottom of the range and then just have a mental stop loss of a body open below the range. Okay, so you're actually getting a really nice early entry there, and a lot of scalp traders they trade that way as well. Okay, so yeah, I would check out that post and this comment here because I think it's pretty helpful for people that trade London. I don't really trade London, but I think it'd be helpful for people. Okay, so this is ranging again on us. Uh, the Nasdaq is ranging on us. Like we could go and set up our lines for this, but honestly, I would just wait till it comes down here, and we could set this trade up now. Okay, so anyways, this is the model, but I don't know if you'd want to trade it because I don't really trust this. Like that's your trade, which is hardly anything. Which it's kind of like the last US 30 trade we took. Like the move was $20 for me or whatever, hardly anything. So I would wait till this gets taken out and then see what happens. Do we get a body open below? We could continue with a short. I just really feel that if it comes down here, it's going to actually have a reversal and go back up. So we could wait on that instead of taking this model here. But this could be something, and it just goes sideways here and then has a reversal. So for that, we would have to wait for a break above here, right? We'd have to wait for a body to open above there, and then the target still, it's not a great trade. The target's the VWAP, which if it goes sideways here, because liquidity is pretty slow, if it goes sideways here for another like 10 minutes, price is going to be way the heck over here, and the VWAP would be like this area, which is not going to give us a good trade. So then we'd have to wait for a break above the VWAP for our trade. So you guys understand what I'm saying here? It's kind of like, with this kind of market, you're getting little moves. Sometimes you wait for a trade setup and then nothing happens, and it's like it's frustrating, right? So I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but if you can, I would trade London session. Like if you live on that side of the world and it's like, hey, I've got time, it's after dinner or whatever. Honestly, I would do it. Still show up to these VIP lives. If you can't, watch the recordings because I'm always trying to like, give you guys everything I can. But it's just, I don't want to sit here and just call trades and then 50% of them be losses, right? Because they're not good trades. Uh, And when it's a market like this, we just have to wait a lot. Okay, so this guy here is doing something. It's just really, really slow. We're almost at this point up here. So this is kind of its point of interest, is all the way up there, which it's pretty close to. And when it moves this slow, it's just hard to get into a trade. But we do have some kind of trend line here on the 1 minute chart. So you could, this is all high risk, guys. Now, like if we get a pullback here, you could buy off this line. I don't know if I'd want to do that though. I'm kind of interested in waiting for this to take out the Tokyo low, and then let's wait and see what trade setup we get. Um, I think that's a better opportunity. Like this is just like it should come up here and take this out, but yeah, it's just really really slow. Do you use buy orders or limit orders? No, I always use market order. I'll always click the button to get in, and I'll click a button to get out. I never have a limit order. Basically, a limit order, guys, is where you're like pre-planning your entry, like actual like through the app, through the software on your chart. If you're gonna intraday trade or scalp swing trade, that's probably best to do that. But with scalp trading, we need to be really, really fast. So clicking the button buy and sell, and then clicking X to get out of your trade, or setting a take profit, which is basically the opposite of your entry order. So if you're in a short, you just set a buy for the same amount. It'll get you out of your trade. If you're in a long, you'd set a sell for the same amount that you're in your trade for, and it get you out of the trade. So that's what I do. You don't see that because you're not seeing my screen when I'm actually like in the trade, because I don't want people copying my lot size. Because a lot of people, guys, they don't go through the course and they have no clue, right? And if they're copying my lot size and I'm using a big lot size, there could be big problems. So this guy here is at our level where we want to actually start looking at this thing. So I'm going to grab this line. And yeah, it did give. a trade out of our model here. It's just this was the target for that trade. And actually, wait, did it give a trade? I don't think it even gave the entry. No, it didn't give the entry because this candle opened up too high. So a body below this, so an open below this body, then boom, we could take a short. The long position, as I was talking about before, it's basically here, but by the time price gets up to here, the VWAP could be there as well or around this area. So we'd want to wait for a body open above the VWAP. That's our trade in the NASDAQ. This is stuff, guys. You need to write this down. It's so important to understand this. Trading with the VWAP and then just finding the level basically. Okay. So here we go. We're coming down. Let's glance at the 15-minute chart. Okay. So really bearish. Okay. So yeah, get ready for a short position. That body opens, we can get in a short. It's almost 10 a.m., which kind of after 10 a.m., um, you would kind of want to drop your lot size because the market's going to give more risk because there's not as much liquidity in the market. But my lot size is so small that I'm trading on, so I'm not going to drop it. Like every trade is the same lot size here because my lot size is so small. Okay, so no entry there. This was just a liquidity sweep of something, and we'll see if it gets resistance off that. This guy here, let's see if there's any fair value gaps. Yeah, there's just this here, but there's not that much space there. But anyways, this would be a point of interest for it. Is all the way down here and also right here. So if we, oh, that didn't work out. But anyways, I was going to say if we find support here, then we could actually take a long position, but it might just range. So your trade might be from here to like this area, which is really small. So I know I keep on saying kind of the same things, but the trades we're going to get today, guys, are going to be really piddly little things. Very small. Unless a bunch of liquidity comes in and moves the market. Okay, this thing isn't off the table yet. You can see it's kind of staying under that um, trend line. So we'll see what happens. It might go sideways here. Uh, bu- 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 Gonna glance at gold again. I know I wrote in my journal, don't move around too much on the charts. Don't try and trade three things at the same time, but I think gold's giving bigger moves, eh? Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's a good candle there with the NASDAQ for our long scenario where it comes up and then gives us a long. So this is a really strong point here where basically it is right now, where it's going to have resistance. So let's see if it comes back down here. This is telling us not to trade. We did one trade. We got one little mini profits. This trend line here is broke. Holy geez, 19 people on a Friday. It's pretty good. I think we found what they call like the tribe, like the people that always show up. Cause I'm noticing like 17 to 19 of the same people always at the VIP lives, which is good. And I'm really thinking about when my son goes back to school, guys. I'm thinking about trading uh, power hour if I can. And that's from I got to figure out the best time, but basically like 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. So, but I need to see how many people that'll work out for. Is that time EST, right? So it's kind of like kind of in the afternoon there for me. How many disciples did Jesus have? Yeah, 12. Was it 12? I didn't grow up in a very religious household. My, my wife's family's Buddhist, right? The Vietnamese. And then my dad was an atheist, but he's got uh, I don't know what he has, but he has some kind of like high education in religion and he's an atheist. So he went to school for religion and then he became an atheist. So yeah, I don't really know that much about like I have no clue how many disciples there are. You got 17, so is there 12 disciples? I like the stories though, like the Bible stories and stuff like that. Super cool. Okay. Sideways. So this is what I'm saying, guys. It's just like, oh my god, look at this. Doesn't know what to do. I think we're gonna get a long here in the NASDAQ. That's what I think. I think I think US 30 is gonna go up, but that's I think. That doesn't mean you should trade it. I think this is some level of support, and everybody's in a short waiting to take this out. And I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to go back up. Okay, this guy here. So this is looking good. It is in a level though. It's just going sideways. So I think today, guys, maybe we're lucky if we get our 3 trades today. It's 10 o'clock right now. We've taken 1 trade, and that's 30 minutes for 1 trade, which is pretty crazy. Normally we have at least 2 trades or even 3 trades by now. Some days where there's high liquidity. Yeah, I think my dad has a master's in religion or something like that. Okay, so this is looking good. Let's put our trend line here. I'm not taking this as a trade, guys. I'm just watching it. I want to see if it holds this trend line. I don't think it will. I think it's just going to go sideways, but we'll wait and see. That's a nice neutral candle on US 30. Okay. And if we get another candle open here, you could you could take a trade in the Nasdaq. It's really high risk though, right? Because it has to get through all this. But yeah, I don't. I think it's just going to go sideways. This guy here. Hmm. Man. Okay. If we get a candle open around this area, I'm going to take a long in US 30. Is what I'm going to do. Yeah. So it's looking good. Let's wait and see. I think I'm going to get in there. Jump the gun on that one. We'll see what happens with that. Once again, quick profits. It's at 15 bucks, 22, 30. Boom. That's good for me. That's okay. It's Friday. The market's garbage. Okay. This could go all the way to the line here, guys, but today I just want to play it safe. Like you can see what's happening here, right? No one's trading. So that's 2 trades, 2 profits. And I'm at 50,350 359 right now. So really small. Like that one, I hit the button. It was at $30 of profit, and it gave me, I think, I think we're at 340 something last time. So it gave me like 20 bucks or $17 or something. But yeah, 50,359 right now. Okay, so this guy here is back down to our level there. And yeah, if we get a body open below here, you could take a short below this red line, the body though, because if it wicks down and then comes right back up and we don't get that body open, guys, just stay out of it. Okay, let's look at the NASDAQ one more time because it's really bearish, right? Look at that. Yeah, it's taken out all of the volume from London. And this is our target. So this is the 15-minute chart. Right, probably around here, there's probably a bunch of 1 minute fair value gaps. So let's go look at that on the 1 minute. It's gonna take a bit to get back here. Where's our line? Where the heck's our line? Does it not show on the 1 minute chart? Oh, there it is. Okay. So, okay, this guy here has touched our line. Um, yeah, this looks like a good level here. Like these gaps are so small, but yeah, there's one right here. There's one right there. So probably this guy right a bit there. That looks good. Oh no, Lulu, you're upstairs in my office. Last time she was in here, she pooed on the floor. No pooing, okay? You can stay here. Don't poo on the floor. She's so bad. And she's 4 too. And she she gets mad at me for not paying attention to her. And she'll come in like she hasn't peed in the office, luckily, but she's pooed right in front of my computer there once. I know it's disgusting, but if you have dogs, you understand. she's she's really smart, but she's I don't know what the heck's with her. I guess from when she was a puppy, we were like making a big deal, like, "Oh, you got to stop that! Don't poo in the house." So she knows now we don't like it. So when she's mad at us, she just goes and does it. She's a teenager, yeah, yeah, rebellious. She's rebelling. She's 4. What is that in dog years? I maybe not a teenager. Isn't that like 21 or something? Dog years? 21 years old? Still though, a 21-year-old is still kind of a kid, right? Okay. So this guy here found some support. So now we're kind of we're back up here. This is the Nasdaq to the top of that range. So if we get a guys, that's what I'm saying. If we get a body open above here, we could get that early entry. This would be our target. And then if we get a body open above here, our next target would be the VWAP. It just, as I was saying before, the VWAP might be all the way down here by the time price gets there. So above the VWAP would be a nice trade. It might go all the way back up to this green line. There's a bunch of fair value gaps through here that's going to want to take out. Okay, so let's wait and see. So this is nice right here, showing signs that we could get a nice long position. Look how good these levels work, eh? Like it pretty much touched that. Yesterday, my son said to me when we were driving in the car, he's like, "Dad, you say A way too much in the lives." Because I always rewatch them when I go downstairs and I sit on the couch and I rewatch the live and then I journal. That's when I journal. Um, and he always looks at me and says, "You say A way too much." Like Canadians say A, right? Okay. This guy here, do I want to take a high risk buy just to have another trade? So we got 3 trades. Uh like the odds are it's going to go to here. The better trade would be above the VWAP and then a target is a fair value gap up here. That's the trade I want, but are we even going to get that? Okay, this guy here is breaking above this line, which is the previous high. So it's actually like boom, like right there. So we'll see if that's a liquidity sweep. If this is a not a liquidity sweep and we get a body open above this line, we could actually take a long position. It'd be high risk. The market's almost overextended because at the previous high. So we'd have to keep that in mind. Yeah, this guy here is showing signs of weakness again. So maybe this is a liquidity sweep of this back here, and we actually get that short position. So today we just have to wait, guys. Today's like a waiting around, being patient day. Let's look at gold one more time. If you guys see trades in gold, let me know. Like this would be the setup for gold. Uh, like that. So we get a break above here, it'd be a long. We get a break below here, it'd be a short, but then we have to watch for this. So if we get a break below here, it'd probably take out liquidity from that. A long position here, like we've got targets all the way up here, and gold likes to go for previous order blocks or ranges. So yeah, even gold's going to give us little piddly trades. Like look at that. See, the price is just not moving good, right? So it gives you little small trades. And that's kind of the target for this guy. Yeah, so like I don't know, I guess this would be an okay trade, but the problem is it might be here when it actually gives you your entry. That's the problem, eh? With these little small moves. Oh, my so I have a mentor, guys. I don't want to really introduce you to him just because it's so expensive. And if I was to show you his sales stuff, you'd be like, "Oh my god, I got to do this. I got to do this. Let's put a, you know, let's sell our house or whatever." Like you might do something stupid because that's what I did when I first got introduced to him. I was like, "I got to get the money together. I got to do this." It's just way too. It's $1,000 a month, and then you have to fly out to meet him and pay $10,000 for to trade with him for 3 days in a group, and then $1,000 a month. Right? He just sent a message in our group saying, "Don't trade today." So I guess I guess we're trading, but we uh we saw it as well. Is this is crazy, this market. And normally he sends a message like that when he has a really bad loss. So and he's probably the best trader on these prop firms because he trades for he used to trade for funding ticks and he was number one like always on their leaderboard. The guy makes like $15,000 a day trading, guys, like crazy in these firms. It's nuts. And he trades with Tradeify now. That's the biggest reason why I trade with them is because he does, and I know he really looks into stuff. I look into stuff as well too, but it's good just to have other people's opinions and things because yeah, the prop firms guys, a lot of them are just scams. Like they don't pay you out. Like there's been so many that I've worked with that don't pay me out, or they pay you out once and then they don't pay you out again. Like it's nuts. And it's hard to put in all the work to pass a test phase and stuff. And then you're so excited when you pass, and then you're so excited when you go and you do your first withdrawal and then you don't get a payout. No, Apex is good. The problem with I shouldn't say this because a lot of people use it, but the problem with Apex is it's really cheap, I think, right? It's the cheap one when they have a discount, you can get like a test phase on a 50K account for like 20 bucks or something like that, or 29 or something like that. And then you pay when you pass. The catch is, I think it's Apex. I'm not 100% sure, but the catch is you pay a monthly membership fee to have the account, and that messes with your mindset. I think that's Apex. I'm not 100% sure, but I know they are really cheap, and that's why a lot of people use them. But there's a catch to it, guys. There's always a catch to it. But yeah, they pay you out because I know a lot of people use them. They definitely pay you out. Um, I'll stick to your $47 a month plan. Yeah. That was my thing too, was I want to like I know some people are not going to believe me, but I kind of just want to create like a group of people that are trading together, right? Um, and I was gonna do this for, like, almost free, but then my wife was like, "You're not doing things for, like, almost free." Like, I was gonna charge, like, $1 a month, and then my wife was like, "You're not doing that because you have to deal with support, you have to deal with people's questions, and that takes into, like, our family time." So I was like, "Okay, $47 a month." But if you remember the first month, guys, you could get into here for $1, right? Into the community. And surprisingly, I don't think we have any of those people left. Most of the standard members, they end up leaving. They don't. Like I can see everything that people do, and most of them don't go through the course. They'll watch like a couple videos and then they don't come back. And they're a part of like a ton of groups. So I think that's the other problem is it's just information overload because they're in like 10 other groups, right? In school. So yeah. Okay. Gold, it's in this area, US 30. That was a liquidity sweep, clear to see. So just ranging again. Um, if you guys missed it, the person that I respect the most in trading messaged and said, "Don't trade today." Uh, so I'm still going to sit here and trade, guys. I've got one more trade to do in the firm account. Oh, Nas is going to break out. Let's look. Oops, wrong chart. This guy. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Oh, it's almost at our target though. This is what I was saying. It might come almost to our target here. Let's wait for it to come back up. And if it gives our entry, which I think it will, we can take a short. So let's go. And I'd really like it to come back up to around here for us to get an entry. And then it gives us more room to get that trade because this will be another like $20 profit, right? If it gives us that trade. Okay, so that's the entry candle. I'm gonna wait a bit. Okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna take it. It's our model. 9, 22, 27, 12, 22. Hopefully it doesn't go against us here. That would suck. And I forgot to check the VWAP on the other chart. No, it looks good. Okay, it's going against me. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Yeah, I didn't get out on time. We'll see, though. This is just a pullback. It's already at minus $100 in here, but we have our trend line. And if you got out, okay, you took profit. I should have taken profit as well. Um, you can get another entry in here if we find support under this red line. If it comes right back down, I'm going to, yeah, it's such a mess today. Okay, it's almost at our entry again. Shit, it touched it. I didn't click the button fast enough. Uh, come on, just give us a little bit of profit here so we can get out of this stupid trade. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Come on. Just a little wick down. We know what you want to do. It wants to take this out. Come on. But it could do this, go sideways, and then come down, or it could come back up, take out a fair value gap here, which will get me out of my trade, and then come back down. Man, damn it. Okay, I'm going to take the huge hit on that. That really sucks. That gives me a loss for the day, guys. Crap. Just when we were talking about don't trade today, we shouldn't trade. And then we get in one trade and it gives me a loss. Okay, it's ranging here. I took the loss though. I sold up here. My account now is at 50,193. So this is a horrible week, but I'm trading on a really small lot size. So, anyways, that sucks. Um, this is ranging. I think if it comes back up here, guys, I'm going to get in it again. Okay, if you listened to me and you got back in when it came up, get out of the freaking trade. Like this is a range. Like as I've been saying, guys, it makes a move, goes sideways, and then makes a move again, and then goes sideways, and it hardly gives you anything. Okay, so Yeah, like this trading is complete junk today. Oh, good. So most people made money when I lost money on that trade. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. That's good. Yeah, 150 bucks is a good goal. That's my goal when I'm funded. Is just the 150 minimum. If I make that my 3 trades, I just stop. Right? I don't trade the next session on that account. Um oh damn it. And now it's going to our target. Jeez. Okay. We still have another 10 minutes or so in here. Anyways, get the heck out of that trade if you guys took it from back up here. Yeah, that sucks. I lost all my profit pretty much from the last 2 days, almost. Yeah, because this is basically where I was after the first day trading on this account. US 30, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to trade this stuff. That's the problem. Like this is giving us another trade set up here pretty soon as well. The Nasdaq, right? Down to here. So like to take out this. Will it do it though? You know what? I'm going to roll the dice on this one. I'm going to sell the Nasdaq. Don't copy what I'm doing, guys. And I'm going to make everything back that I lost. That's my mindset. And if I lose, I lose. It's fine. We'll see. We'll see how things go with that trade because it is going down. And why would it not take out this liquidity? That's the question, right? Like, why would it not take that out? Like, why would it stop here and go back up? But it could do this. It could stop here, go up here, like to around this area, or even right back to this red line, and then come down. So we'll see. It's in $21 a profit. I'll put my trend line on there. Okay, that's good. That's a nice candle. Keep on going, baby. Oh, now it was at 60 bucks and then it went to $20. Where did I start the day? I think it was 320 or something like that. 50,320. Yeah. So if I was to get out of this trade now, it'd be $100 loss for the day. I hate sitting in trades. Like I like it when you're in and out within a minute. I'm going to set a sell order around this area just in case it wicks down. You just made 36 bucks on gold. Let's see what gold's doing. Yeah, see, this is a liquidity sweep here, US 30. That's why we got to be so careful today. Oh, this guy's going back up to grab liquidity. Let's see what gold is doing. Ooh, gold broke out. Okay, so gold gave us that trade. Okay, now this is going against me. It broke that trend line. Should have just looked at the gold chart. Do we take another loss on this? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to take another loss on it, and then I'll start again at 50K next week because now I'm just doing stupid things. But at least I say, hey, don't take this trade. Okay, 50,000, 45. But you can see here, guys, like, look at this is where the liquidity is. They're definitely going to bring price down and take this out. Liquidity is way back here. That's where it is. Price came down to about here. Why wouldn't they just take that out? Like, it's nuts. And now they're bringing it all the way back up to this red line. And they're probably going to take it back up to here and then another leg down. Maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I wish I had taken this gold trade. Anyways, I'm up in my lot size next week. So, it'd probably be a $1,500 week or something. Cause when I up my lot size, normally that's what I make is about 1,500 in a week. And this is a test phase. As you guys know, I had to like redo all my accounts. Um, so that's why I'm kind of like, it doesn't really matter because it was like $360 or $70 of profit for the whole week. So I'll give that back. I don't really care. That's fine. That's one trade on a proper lot size. Look at this, right back to the red line, broke the red line. It's coming up to this fair value gap right here. It's going to stop here and go back down probably. Gold. So gold's taking out this, um, what I'm calling an order block, which is the range basically. And then US 30. So US 30 did that liquidity sweep, pulled back and then broke out again. Okay, there you go. Okay. I'm taking the sell in the Nasdaq. You guys don't have to take it if you don't want to, but I think we're going to come down here. So we'll wait and see. Oh, I got to write this down. So my third trade was a loss. My fourth trade was a loss. And then this trade's going to make everything back. And if it doesn't, I'll just take the loss. Ooh, my account's at 50K now because it's going against me. But this is really strong resistance. If we get a body open above here, guys, like I'm just going to get out, right? Probably get a pump coming in from the Nas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't take this out, right? We'll see what happens. This guy here is ranging again. Okay, this trade's totally going against me, but that's fine. Whatever. Gold is breaking out. Gold's already broken out. We already spotted that a while ago. Remember we set this trade up? Let's see. If we just go sideways here, man. Okay. Boom. I'm taking the loss on that guy as well. Okay. So, anyways, good thing I'm saying don't trade these guys, but this account here is at 49,808 now. And that's it. I'm going to stop trading because that's so I did 3 losses in a row, but I told you guys not to trade. So, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, gold probably will come down from here. Would be my guess. Let's see if there's anything above. Oh, there's all these wicks up here. Yeah. But this is a really strong level here. Okay. Like we shouldn't be trading right now, guys. You don't want to be trading this. You have to wait for clear, like, what it tells you to do. Like you can see there, I just did 3 trades in a row where I didn't have a model. I was just trading based upon, oh, I think, and I lost all 3. Right. So in my journal today, I'm going to write down, follow your model, right? Your model actually freaking works and don't trade based upon your gut feeling or whatever kind of thing. And going into that, the last 3 trades, guys, I was like, okay, well, I just had a loss on the third trade, right? Which was a trade it went in profit and I didn't take the profit because my mind was stuck on, oh, price is going to come down here, right? And it didn't. Like I think it was back here, right? where it came down, give me 3 chances to get out at break even, and I didn't take it. So that's what I'm writing in my journal. And then after that trade, my account was at 50,190 or something like that. And then I thought, well, I'm gonna like it's like like I didn't trade on any lot size this week, so it's like starting over from the beginning for last next week. So then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna do 3 fun trades here, and I'll see what happens. If I make it back, I make it back. If I don't make it back, it's okay. I'm starting at 50K next week, anyways, right? So it doesn't really matter. But yeah, don't think like that. I just do it because I know when I trade on a large lot size, I can easily pass a test phase in 2 weeks, like easy, no problem. I've done it many times before. Um, there. But yeah, guys, when you're a beginner, you have to wait for your plan. You have to wait for your setup. This year, this was totally my mistake. And good thing like you guys took profits on it. But I let it go against me 3 times when I could have got out at break even. Right. And even 2 times I could have got out with a little small itty bitty profit. Okay. So this guy here came up, hit this. Okay. Gold probably going to take this high out, would be my guess here. So I guess you were right. Gold did break out, but it broke out way back here. This was our trade setup, right? Was a break of this green line, which I missed it because I forget who said it, but they said, "Oh, uh, you took the gold trade, right?" And then when I looked at it, price was already up here. So yeah, guys, when we set a trade up, and I don't have it on my chart, but we set it up, and it's not on my screen. Sorry. Always just let me know. Say, hey, Drew, the gold trade is happening or whatever, and then I know, right? Because we were in this garbage trade when this one played out, and this is a much better trade than this, right? Like the Nasdaq's been going garbage all morning on us. It hasn't been going that good. Gold made a really nice range here. It's on an uptrend, and then this trade here is freaking amazing, right? Basically from here to here, but I think it wicked all the way to the center, so that would have been a nice trade there. And it's good that you guys got that. Okay, anyways, it's 10:30 now. Think I might just continue trading and bring my account back to 50K, guys. I'm probably going to do that just so that on Monday I start at 50K because it's only like $200 away from it. I'll just up my lot size. And then I think we're going to get a short in gold. So I'll probably just do that. But yeah, that's it for the session today. I think the trading went pretty good. The first 2 trades. And then the third trade, everyone made profit on it except for me. I don't know what the heck was going on with me. I don't know. I was focused on this target here, and it gave me 3 chances to get out, and I didn't get out there. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully, you enjoyed today's session, and we're going into the weekend. So I'll see you on Sunday at 8 p.m. EST if you can make it for that. For the live Q&A, it's open to everyone, and we do live trading there as well. So that's it.